Hello and good evening. I am Cheryl D'Souza and you're watching Goa 365. Our headlines for the day. GIDC decides to revert land allotted to SEZs. BJP demands resignation of Finance Minister Dayanand Narvekar. Government to install beach surveillance system. Financial liabilities to go up if government employees' demands met, says Acting Chief Secretary. Bomb scare in city turns out to be a hoax. Those were our headlines. Now for the news in detail. In a major decision towards scrapping of the special economic zones in Goa, the state government-owned Industrial Development Corporation yesterday decided to revoke its land allotment order to the 7 SEZs, including the 3 notified ones. The total land allotted to these 7 SEZs was about 38.4 lakh square meters.
SEZ जो 7 SEZ के लिए ज़मीन जो हमने दी थी बोर्ड ने, यहाँ से IDC नहीं, गोवा IDC नहीं, तो वो रिवोक करने का डिसीजन ले लिया है.
Speaking to media persons after the crucial decision which was taken at a meeting of the board of directors who met yesterday in Panjim, the GIDC chairman Chandrakant Kaulekar told us the reasons behind this decision.
क्योंकि प्रीवियस गवर्नमेंट जो था वो SEZ के मामले में SEZ को फेवर कर रहे थे प्रीवियस गवर्नमेंट. अब प्रेजेंट गवर्नमेंट जो है SEZ के अगेंस्ट है. तो पहले गवर्नमेंट जो सपोर्ट फेवर कर रहा था SEZ को, तब हमने गोवा IDC ने उसको ज़मीन अलॉट की थी. लेकिन अभी प्रेजेंट गवर्नमेंट जो उसको अपोज कर रहे हैं, मुझे SEZ के अगेंस्ट है, तो वो हिसाब से हमने ज़मीन वापस लेने की, मुझे रिवोक करने की आज डिसीजन ले लिया है. और वो हिसाब से हमने शोकॉज नोटिस भी उनको भेज दिए.
It may be recalled that the Goa government had received a total of 19 applications from SEZ developers, out of which 3 had been notified by the Board of Approval of the Ministry of Commerce and 4 other projects were approved. The GIDC had allotted 10 lakh square meters of land at the rate of 80 rupees per square meter to the notified SEZ Meditab Specialities Private Limited at Keri, about 2 lakh square meters of land at the rate of rupees 270 per square meter to 2 promoters including Peninsula Pharma Research Centre, a notified SEZ at Sangkwal, and 26 lakh square meters of land at the rate of 600 rupees per square meter to 4 promoters including K. Raheja Corporation, a notified SEZ at Verna. The Bharatiya Janata Party demanded the resignation of the Finance Minister Dayanand Narvekar after being charge-sheeted under the Indian Penal Code defining forgery and cheating in the cricket ticket scam case.
How do I trust my finance with a person who has been accused of cheating, who has been accused of forgery for cheating, who has been accused of forgery? And therefore BJP demands that Mr. Dayanand Narvekar should resign immediately.
Briefing media persons, the leader of the opposition, Manohar Parrikar, said that if Mr. Narvekar is hesitant about resigning, then the Chief Minister should sack him, and gave the examples of other states where Chief Ministers had sacked ministers on these issues.
Then if Narvekar does not resign, he should remove the minister, sack the minister. Even Mayawati has sacked a minister. Nitish Kumar has removed some 3-4 ministers the moment there was a charge sheet on them.
He opined that when a charge sheet is filed against a person, he should not be holding a high office.
A minister, sack him as a minister. What I am saying is, he doesn't have a charge sheeted, tainted minister cannot be in the cabinet. Particularly one who has been charged with cheating charges. And finance it becomes more serious. Prima facie case exists, a person should not hold high office of any high office in any government or government related bodies.
He also informed about their future course of action.
BJP will decide independent course of action to tackle the minister in the assembly. That will be decided by legislature wing when the assembly is summoned.
Mr. Parrikar also opined that the government should not withdraw cases of corruption as it would set an example of a wrong precedence.
केसी ह्यो विड्रॉ करपाची जी एक नवीन हें चालू केल्ली आहा. केसी हांव पॉलिटिकल एजिटेशनच्यो केसी म्हणना, पॉलिटिकल एजिटेशनच्यो केसी काडल्यो जाल्यार एक समजूंक शकता. दॅट इज बिकॉज political agitation sometimes results into minor violence. As long as there is no human life loss, those cases are different. But cases where corruption are involved should not be considered for withdrawal, and I hope that the judiciary does not allow. In fact,
as a percentage of drowning cases have been increasing in Goa, the Department of Tourism, the government of Goa, has decided to venture towards beach safety management program.
All these years, every year the drowning cases have been increasing. We decided to we don't have enough sufficient lifeguard. Our department been trying to get as many. We want a lifeguard, but unfortunately we could not get sufficient. But then the department tried to have the different style now, having given to privatize to man the beaches.
Briefing media persons, the founder, President, Rashtriya Life Saving Society of India, Rear Admiral P.D. Sharma, said that the beach safety management would involve training the newly recruited lifeguards, including instructions on do's and don'ts on the beaches. It would also include watch on the offshore through protocol cameras.
Beach safety system is to put informed lifeguards on the beaches who know what is required to be done to ensure safety, offshore safety of visitors, tourists, both local as well as from rest of the country. In fact, most of the time it's from the hinterland of the country that we suffer losses because they know very, very little about the concept of safety, etc. So there is also, apart from getting trained lifeguards on the beaches, there is also a thrust towards asking people to contribute as good citizens into the concept of saving lives. And this can be done by people either on part-time basis or it can be just roving around as informed people trying to educate that this is not the time. This is not the time to go into water and it's wait for a safer occasion.
The Goa government has entrusted this job to the hands of a professional organization, Drishti Sports Private Limited, under the approach of the Surf Life Saving Goa. Mr. Rajiv Somani, Chairman, Drishti Sports Private Limited, gave us more information on the methodology of the program.
The unit is also going to be called the SLSG, that is the Surf Life Saving Goa. We have coined the words from them, which is Surf Life Saving Australia to Surf Life Saving Goa. There are two aspects. One is securing people from the beach, which is with the help of beach towers, ATVs or four-wheel drives, deployment of lifeguards. There is a second phase which is going to be tackled from the water, which is going to be done by mechanized jet skis and boats.
The organization believes that they will be on task in 2 months' time.
Well, really actually it will depend on the recruiting process. The training I think would take about 1 month. 6 weeks would be the time frame for the training and another 6 weeks overlapping for the equipment to arrive. But say in about 2 months we should be ready.
The Department of Tourism and the training organizations are of the opinion that this venture will be a success story.
This is only the beginning. If this is a success story, which I'm sure it will be, we'll go on to the next states and rest of the country and more coastal states of the country. As you probably are aware that India loses 100,000 lives every year to accidents on the road and about 50,000 to drowning. In Goa alone we lose a number of lives which we want to control. Our thrust and our aim is to get to zero drowning rate in Goa.
We'll spill into a commercial break. Stay with us.